Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and welcome to Bruce A. Berman's 2006 Aggressive Wealth Seminar. I know you are all excited to be here today. Some of you have spent upwards of $5,000 to be here depending on where you came from. You wouldn't be here today if you hadn't already made money with Bruce A. Berman's Aggressive Wealth program. The people in this room have a unique opportunity to change their lives forever. I am really excited for you today and for me because I get to introduce one of the most successful individuals I have ever met. He is a self-made millionaire. That means he made his money the old-fashioned way. He earned it. Bruce A. Berman is the most unique financial guru of our time. Unlike the others before him, Bruce A. Berman in his 20s, 30s, and early 40s actually made millions and millions of dollars for himself using a wide spectrum of financial programs, strategies, and methods, but only after he became a successful self-made multimillionaire did he begin to share his knowledge with us. That's what sets Bruce A. Berman in a league of his own. Only after he was successful did he decide to share his program with us. Bruce A. Berman is one of the greatest visionaries of all time. He is so well known as an innovator and creator of money-making programs and ideas that Sprint nominated him for the prestigious Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Award. Here to kick off the first session of the Bruce A. Berman 2006 Aggressive Wealth World Tour is Bruce A. Berman.
Wow, I guess I have a lot to talk about. I hope you don't mind, but I am going to record this 2006 Aggressive Wealth Seminar so that I can share with more people the power of making and keeping more money and the power of instant and residual income. I'm so excited to be here today. I am here to talk about my favorite subject, making and keeping more money. That's it. We are here today to talk about making and keeping more money. If you are here today, it's because you are interested in making or keeping more money. If you have a desire to make and or keep more money, you're in the right place. I know you have the necessary desire because you are here today. First of all, anyone can make and keep more money with the proper tools. Anyone can make or keep more money with the proper tools. I am here today to give you those tools, all of those tools. I want you to succeed because the more you succeed, the more we all do. This is a win-win program. I like structuring win-win situations. People assume to make money, you have to be in a position where one person just kills it, makes a ton of money, and the other person gets slaughtered. That's not the case, and that's not a win-win scenario. That is a temporary win because that's not how you build long-term residual income. And I'm telling you, earning long-term residual income is what it's all about. Now, who do you think is making all the money today? Is it the guy with a 9-to-5 or more like 8-to-7 job? No, it's not. It's people who are their own boss. And this isn't true just today. It's been this way for over 100 years. Did you ever hear of Pareto's principle? Pareto is one of the best-kept secrets of our age. Vilfredo Pareto was a groundbreaking 19th century Italian economist and political scientist who devised the law of the trivial many and the critical few. It's better known today as Pareto's law or the 80-20 rule. What it boils down to is this. Pareto studied the distribution of wealth in Europe and found to his utter amazement that 80% of the wealth was held by only 20% of the population. What Pareto went on to say was that 20% of the people controlled the other 80%, absolutely and completely. In other words, 20% were the ones who made the decisions, who made the money, and who kept the money. They were the bosses. They were the owners. They were the rulers. Now, how does Pareto's law impact you? I think you already know the answer. Just ask yourself this. Do I want to be part of the trivial many or the critical few? The answer is you want to be part of the 20%, the critical few. In order to be part of the 20%, the critical few, you need to be your own boss and let the 80% make money for you. I believe that everyone that uses my aggressive wealth products will become part of the 20%. They will be the ones making money while the other 80% just sit back, stuck in their dead-end jobs, barely getting by living paycheck to paycheck. Now let me give you the American version of that same scenario. Have you ever heard the expression, stick with the winners? Well, you know what that means? That means there are losers too. A winner wakes up, they make a decision, followed up with the action necessary to better their lives that day. They go for it. They take a risk. They give all they can. They say, I want to achieve this goal, and they do what is necessary until it is achieved. A loser wakes up and says, I can't do it. I'll never be successful. It will never work for me. It only works for you. It won't work for me ever. A winner never quits, and a quitter never wins. I am looking at a room full of winners. All of you here today are winners. All of you woke up and made a decision to better your life today. You not only made a decision to better your life today, you followed it up with the action necessary because you suited up and showed up for this seminar. Many of you have purchased lottery tickets, but have any of you ever won $1 million lottery? Raise your hand. Someone drop a pin, will you? Today, I will give you the winning numbers to the next $1 million lottery. The difference is that I'm going to give everyone in this room the winning numbers, so everyone has an opportunity to win. This is a different kind of lottery. It takes 9 winning numbers. In this lottery, not only are you going to get the 9 winning numbers, but you also get to ensure those 9 numbers are the winning numbers by being the person who picks the numbers out of the lottery wheel. If you want to win the next $1 million 9-number lottery, you need to listen carefully today because you will get those winning lottery numbers one number at a time as you attend all 9 aggressive wealth sessions. Thank you. More people make money than win it in a lottery. Your chances in winning a lottery is 1 out of 100 million or so. So the best chance you have of getting money is to make it. The odds are that no one in this room is going to win the lottery, including me. So let's go with the odds and become part of the 20%, the critical few. Now, just making more money is not enough. You need to learn how to keep it too. I have seen millions and millions of dollars made and millions of dollars lost over my 30-year career. So learning how to keep more of what you make is as equally, if not more important, as making more money in the first place. A lot of people ask me the same question. For example, how did I become so successful? Did I have any money to start my career, like an inheritance, family trust, or investor? The answer is no. I started with nothing but the desire to make more money. I have proved you do not need money to make money. I made my money starting with nothing, and you can make money with my methods too. People ask me if I had a college education that set me on the path to financial success. No, it wasn't college. I consider myself just an average student. I barely graduated high school. However, in my early 20s, while my friends were in college, I was busy making money and becoming a millionaire. And most importantly, being my own boss. I have financed thousands of money-making ventures, and I need to stress to you that I learned far more from the money-making ventures that didn't go as planned, I don't like to say failed, than I learned on the successful ones. This is where my experience makes and saves you money. If I make a decision or take an action that causes me to lose some money momentarily, to me it's not a loss. It's part of my education. If I make the same decision twice, and the second time it costs me to lose money, it's a loss. It's a mistake. I don't make mistakes when it comes to making money because I don't do the same thing wrong twice. The first time was my education. My education is worth millions, and I'm passing that knowledge on to you. I believe another reason why I've been successful is that I've learned how to adapt basic money-making skills to work in a wide variety of situations and industries, and I apply my instant and residual income earning principles in everything I do. My methods are not limited to making money in inflationary times or during recessionary times or when interest rates are high or when interest rates are low. My strategies work in all kinds of economies and situations. Why do I say they work in all kinds of economic times? Because I've been using and developing my system for 30 years, and I've made money when interest rates were low, and I've made money when interest rates were high. I have made money during inflation, and I've made money during recessions. And most importantly, I've learned how to make money when we are in a flat market. A flat market is one of the toughest times to make money. There is no fear or greed driving the market when the market's flat. And make no mistake about it, fear and greed drive markets. Understanding how fear and greed drive markets is key to making and keeping more money. Speaking of fear and greed driving a market, we're going to dive into real estate during this seminar. Real estate booms and busts are great examples of how fear and greed can drive a market. But please remember, with my aggressive wealth program, you're not limited in any way to making money. Real estate is just a portion of what we're going to go over today. My aggressive wealth program covers everything you need to know to make and keep more money. But I would be remiss if I didn't go into the ways to make and keep more money in real estate. Remember, you are not limited in any way to making money with my programs. Although, if you don't like real estate, do yourself a favor and listen and take notes anyway. Because the next time you go to buy, rent, sell, or lease a place to live, what you hear today will help you save as well as make money. When you use the Aggressive Wealth Program, you're going to make and keep more money. Most people upgrade their homes when they create a new source of income, especially when they begin earning instant and residual income, which is what we are talking about here today. Instant and residual income. That means making money now and continuing to make money later from an event that has already taken place. Some applications of the Aggressive Wealth Program even let you earn residual income from the sales that other people make for you. Instant and residual income offers the freedom to say goodbye to your boss and goodbye to your dead-end job and start building your own personal empire, not someone else's. It gives you control over today as well as your future. It can provide financial security for you and your family, now and in the future. You can use that money to help yourself and the people you care about. I know how all of the real estate programs work, and I've taken the best of the best, and I've developed a real estate program that combines all of my proven methods, secrets, tools, and strategies so you can make and keep more money in real estate. Most people, after making money with my Aggressive Wealth Program, will go out and buy themselves a new home, so real estate becomes an important subject in making and keeping more money. Whether you are a renter, a landlord, a homeowner, or you dream of owning a home, my real estate program will help you. Now, if you want to make money in real estate, my real estate program will help you even more. Some people refer to me as an internet marketing guru. I hate that. Yes, I currently make millions of dollars on the internet. I understand the ins and outs and complexity of the internet, but the internet is just one of many tools that you and I can use to make and keep more money with my Aggressive Wealth products. You do not have to be limited to using the internet to make money with my Aggressive Wealth Program. In fact, I've made millions of dollars long before there was an internet. Don't get me wrong, I love the internet, but we are not limited to the internet only when it comes to making money. We're going to cover a lot this weekend. We're going to cover negotiating. Why? Because you don't get what you should in life, you get what you negotiate for. This applies in all areas of your life. When you buy or sell a car, house, or expensive object, you need to negotiate. I am an expert negotiator. I have negotiated hundreds of millions of dollars in financial agreements, ranging from $100 to $100 million. I am going to break how to negotiate down to simple to follow steps for the average person to follow. As I say, the only difference between $100 and $100,000 is zeros. 3 zeros to be exact. How would you like to be able to negotiate better, especially the next time you go to buy or sell an automobile, or when you want to ask for a raise, or better yet, when someone asks you for a raise? We're going to dive into selling. You need to know how to sell and market anything. I started selling yo-yos and pencil tops in elementary school. I've sold tangible products, the ones you can touch and feel, and I've sold intangibles, like money and finance. And the best proof that I know how to sell and market is you. You are here because my marketing and sales techniques got you here. We're going to dive into being your own boss. Most of my aggressive wealth proteges began their path of being their own boss by working part-time, 5 hours a week or so out of their own home. Like my proteges, I have worked out of my own home, but I have also run many companies in my career as an entrepreneur and boss. I have personally run the gamut in being my own boss, from a one-person home-based business to a $250 million business with more than 200 employees. I know how to be my own boss. I know how to get other people to do the work for me. I know how to start, fund, and run any kind of venture. I literally wrote the book on the ins and outs of being your own boss. Whether you're running your own home-based business or a big company, there is one common key ingredient needed in every situation. It is finding the right opportunity at the right time and taking action. In my 30-year career, I have never seen a better opportunity to make instant and residual income than the one I am going to share with you today. Today, I'm going to share with you all of my secrets so that you can use them to be your own boss and be the kind of boss that you want to be. This applies to those of you who wish to work 5 hours a week out of your own home, as well as those who own or manage a business where you have to manage people, purchase inventory, and meet a payroll each week. Whatever level you're in, you're still the boss and have decisions to make. These decisions can be the difference between success and failure. When you make the right decisions, you can be on your way to building wealth and financial independence. And if you make the wrong ones, well, you know what can happen. My wife asked me on the phone this morning how I was going to kick off today's seminar. When I told her what I had planned to do, she asked me why I've never explained the reason I wrote I Got Here, You Can Too, and why I've not explained the reasons I continue to develop additional money-making products for my students. So I promised her I would explain that today. Let me tell you how the idea to write my book, I Got Here, You Can Too, started. I'm a firm believer you have to give it away to keep it. You must give back to keep what you have. Because of my background, people that I am acquainted with or acquaintances of my acquaintances are always asking me to review their ideas for free. What does review an idea mean? It means I sit down for an hour, listen to someone tell me they have an idea or product that is going to be more powerful than the cure for AIDS. And they want my help, and they're always looking for money to get there. I would get one of these calls every day for years. I am not complaining because I've actually got involved and made a lot of money from some of those calls, but I had to find a way to be more efficient with my time. So I decided to write a book and develop the Berman Differential software program. Together, they covered a lot of ways to making money, but they also focused on teaching and assisting people to start, fund, and run their own business. After publishing those, when acquaintance called for help, I would then give them a free copy of my book and tell them to read the book, then get back to me with any questions they had. Well, most of them followed the advice in the book and used my software and went on their merry way. But others came back and said, although they found the book and software useful, they wanted to be their own boss, but did not necessarily want to own or run a business. They didn't want to deal with some of the complexities of owning their own business, like building a website, employees, rent, buying furniture, equipment, hooking up technology, marketing, overhead, etc. So I realized there was a much larger group of people out there that could be helped with my experience. They still wanted to be their own boss, but they wanted something different. Something that did not require overhead, employees, an office, or startup financing. At that point, I realized in order to help the widest variety of people become their own boss, I needed to develop a program which focuses on being your own boss without having to own a business, but still give you the benefits of owning your own business. That's when I created my Aggressive Wealth products to share my knowledge, secrets, strategies, systems, and tools with people that want to be in charge of their own financial destiny and no longer be trapped living paycheck to paycheck. In the last 12 months, millions of people visited my website. Over 1 million of my new Bruce A. Berman products are already in people's hands today. I received wonderful emails from people telling me how the Aggressive Wealth program changed their lives. What started out as a method to free up some of my time has grown into the most exciting, be your own boss, wealth building program ever imagined. There is nothing more rewarding to me than to receive a call or email from an individual telling me they just bought a new home or how they quit their job and are now successfully being their own boss thanks to my Aggressive Wealth program. This has created a new passion for me, and I'm on a mission to help more people join the 20%, the critical few. I've only just begun to secure my place in history as becoming the most successful creator of wealth for the individual. I'm going to cover a variety of ways to make money this weekend. I'm going to save the most creative and unique for last, but I would be remiss if I didn't touch on some of the more traditional ways first. We're going to talk about selling today. Yes, selling yourself wealthy. Now, some of you just hit the snooze button. Turn it off, because even if you have a job that you think requires no sales skills, you're wrong. Want to raise at your current job? Then you have to sell your boss that you deserve one. Don't have a job and want to get one? Then you have to sell employers on yourself. If you're like me and you want to go golfing on Saturday, I got to sell my wife on that too. If you're going to be your own boss, selling skills are mandatory. I've been selling my whole life. I've made millions and millions of dollars selling things, and I've saved millions of dollars buying things. You not only make money in selling things, you make money selling when you buy things. With my Selling Yourself Wealthy seminar, you can save thousands of dollars next time you buy a car or make a big purchase. Is thousands of dollars worth an hour of your time? It's worth an hour of mine. Selling Yourself Wealthy, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Every day, almost every word out of your mouth involves sales. Most people don't realize that. Sometimes it is about selling something and making money. And sometimes it's defensive sales skills to get the best deal possible so you're not taken advantage of by the salesman on the other side. You're in sales whether you realize it or not. You are going to learn how to sell your boss, significant other, kids, friends, on whatever it is you want. The ability to sell is a skill that can be learned. It's not something you're born with. We're going to cover topics including getting leads, setting goals, upselling, downselling, asking the right questions, body language, how to make massive amounts of money using the focused principles of selling. Find, organize, communicate, understand, and sell. If you're the top salesperson at your firm, or you're the one whose head is on the chopping block, you will benefit from my Selling Yourself Wealthy program. Anyone and everyone can benefit from additional selling skills to get through life. That is why I dedicated a portion of the seminar to selling. I want to give you the benefit of everything I know about selling. Here's a quote from a protege, Cara B. The skills I learned in just 1 hour earned me $1,700 the first week and laid the foundation for countless future earnings. We are also going to dive into the massive internet market. In order to make money in this decade, you have to tap into the internet market. It will make any money-making venture you're in more profitable. Knowing how, and more importantly, why internet marketing works is essential to anyone wanting to make money. Here's an example. I woke up this morning at 7:30 a.m. I went to the gym, ate breakfast, called my wife, and showed up here at 8:45. I haven't made a business phone call, had a meeting, or done anything else, but here, when I log on to the internet, I can see that one of my websites has sold $10,000 of products in the last 2 hours. People are electronically ordering products. Products are being shipped and downloaded, all while I'm at the gym and eating breakfast. Now, I had to set a few gears in motion beforehand. But once you know what to do and how to do it, the internet works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for you. Here, I'll log on to my son's eBay account. Here we have people bidding on a host of products that he is selling. It's 9:15 on a Saturday morning, and I guarantee my son is still sleeping one off from a college party last night. While he was sleeping one off, people are bidding on products he has bought at one price and selling at a higher price. Speaking of college, some people think I'm against college. I am not against college. In fact, I went back and received a master's degree in business when I was 45 years old. What's even more interesting is colleges are looking at making my program a part of their curriculum. This weekend, the head of the Department of Management, Marketing, and Information Systems at the University of the District of Columbia is reviewing my aggressive wealth program regarding making it the standard in their business development section. Even though I went the route of making money without a formal education, I think a college degree is a great thing to get, and I encourage all of my children to get a college education. But it's been my experience when it comes to making and keeping more money, you can do it with or without a formal education as long as you have 3 key ingredients. 1, the desire to make and keep more money. 2, the necessary tools. And lastly, knowledge. You are here, so you obviously have the desire. And since you have the desire, I will supply you with the knowledge and tools, and I will probably compound that with some additional desire too. Why do I keep saying making and keeping more money? Well, I made millions of dollars in my 20s and 30s, and that was in the 70s and 80s, when $1 million would buy a lot more than it would today. And it was a lot harder to make $1 million before the advent of the internet, and technology made it virtually simplistic for anyone to be their own boss and set up a virtual business overnight. Anyway, it's not what you make that is important. It is what you keep that counts. Not only do you need to learn how to make more money, you need to learn how to keep more money. Back to the internet. I want you to get your piece of that $100 billion internet pie. Here's an email I recently received from one of my students, Brett Allen, a 26-year-old from Talega. Here's what he says. I never used the internet to actually make money before. I surfed the net and used a variety of websites. I followed Bruce A. Berman's Aggressive Wealth Internet CD, and within the first 15 days, I started making money. I made $30,000 using Bruce's internet tips in the first 90 days. It's fast, it's easy, and if I can do it, anyone can. Getting Bruce A. Berman's Aggressive Wealth products was the best decision I ever made. Thanks, Brett. I love getting emails from my proteges. There is so much money to be made either by using someone's website or developing your own. There is so much more to the internet than just turning on a computer, laptop, or BlackBerry, surfing the web on Google or Yahoo or MSN. How and why does it work? How do you get the edge? How do you place a banner ad? How do you move your website up in the rankings? Place keywords, optimize your website. The internet is so massive, its income potential is unlimited. So whether you are interested in making money using someone else's website like eBay, or you want to have your own website, or you already have one and you want to make lots of money, let me take you there. It's easy. We're going to cover the internet A to Z. Things like building and using websites, hosting, tracking, navigation, security, credit card processing, data mining, B2B, B2C, cyber malls, blogging, driving traffic to your website, search engine optimization, keywords, banner ads, affiliate programs, advertising, link share, pay-per-click, creating that sticky website that gratifies your users. You're going to learn the secrets of the big websites that keep people returning. My internet techniques are cutting edge that only a handful of internet marketing experts, yours truly included, know about and understand. There are people here today from 31 states, as well as England, Canada, and Mexico. I only sell my products or sign people up for my seminars and coaching on the internet. Therefore, everyone here today has seen my ability to market on the internet. Seeing is believing. Don't take my word for it, take yours. You know that you signed up for this seminar on the internet. Wasn't it fast and easy? Did I capture your attention? Was my website sticky and easy to navigate? Did I get you committed one step at a time? I wouldn't be up here telling you how to make, keep, and save money on the internet if I didn't know what I was doing. I don't believe in telling people what to do unless it is what I do. I am not a hypocrite. I believe in telling you what I did, how I did it, what I do today, and what I am willing to do in the future to make and keep more money. It's one thing for me to tell you I know how to market, but you all must admit I found you and you can use my techniques to find others. If you're one of the few who's not interested in making money on the internet, listen anyway, because you're going to learn how the internet works. And in this day and age, if you're not selling on the internet, you are buying on the internet. And the more you know about buying on the internet, the more you will save the next time you visit the internet. A college education can cost between $50,000 and $500,000 today. I have 2 kids in college. I know what 4, maybe 5 years of college costs nowadays. Now, if you went to college and took a class in internet marketing, do you think that class is being taught by a professor who is currently making millions of dollars on the internet? I don't think so. How much would you pay for a 4-year college course on using the internet? $1,000? $5,000? $10,000? Unfortunately, no matter how much you paid, once you completed that course, it would be outdated because the internet evolves at a lightning pace. I have a multi-million-dollar education on the internet. Well, I didn't get that in a college, but I got it because I've spent millions of dollars advertising over the internet. And I sell millions of dollars of products over the internet. So you could say I have a multi-million-dollar master's degree in internet marketing. I have a staff of people that work consistently with me to update my websites with every state-of-the-art possibility. The most important thing about what I have to share with you is that I have also lost money on the internet. I am constantly being approached by eager internet marketing companies trying to take a bite out of my $1 million a month internet business, and I have tried and tested almost every program available. I know what works and what doesn't work. I know which sites provide real value and which sites just take your money. We're going to cover the internet A to Z. By the end of the internet session, yes, it's 2 sessions, you will know everything you need to know about using the internet. Think about the possibilities. You get to sit down for 2 hours and pick the brain of a person who makes and spends millions of dollars on the internet. How much is that worth to you? Is it worth 2 hours of your time? I think so, and much more. I love negotiating. In the beginning of my career, I hated it because I wasn't that good at it. Now, 30 years later, I love it. You don't always get what you're worth. You get what you negotiate. Learn the art of negotiation. Learn it one line at a time. One-line negotiating will help explain ways to break old negative negotiating habits with yourself and with others so that you can get what you want and deserve quickly. You'll learn what it takes to get the courage to seek out new opportunities. I'll show you how to convince people to agree with your point of view and close a deal. Developing these skills will make a difference in your relationships, in your career, and in everything you do. Life is one continual series of negotiations, whether you realize it or not. It applies to getting what you want out of a relationship, making your kids behave, or receiving the raise, perks, or job you deserve. It involves getting the best deal when you buy or sell something, hire someone to work for you, deal with difficult people, win in a courtroom, and a lot more. With the right negotiation strategy, you'll get more money, more respect, and better results in all of your dealings. Do you know who is the most difficult person you may ever negotiate with? It could be yourself. That's right, because when you have a new idea, career goal, or activity, you may talk yourself out of doing something you really need to do. Thank God you came to this seminar. What a difference it's going to make in your life. You may be one of those people that are afraid to take the risk you need to get ahead. You might sabotage your own future by failing to give yourself permission to try something that could provide great rewards. I will help explain ways to break old negative negotiating habits with yourself and with others so that you can get what you want and what you deserve. You'll learn what it takes to get the courage to seek out new opportunities. I'll show you how to convince people to agree with your point of view and close a deal. Developing these skills will make a difference in your relationships, in your career, and in everything you do. I know this approach works because in my career, I've negotiated hundreds of millions of dollars of business deals and made and kept millions of dollars. When I want to get my way, I just pick the right time to negotiate so that I'll get the results I want, and I know when to walk away if I have to. Like most parents, I also negotiate with my kids on bedtime, privileges, and rules. And that's not easy, believe me. Whenever I buy a car, a house, or things for my office, I follow the principles I'm going to share with you. So forget about everything that's holding you back, keep an open mind, and listen to these proven strategies and let them help you get started. When you negotiate, you want to get to the point where the other person agrees to your terms, conditions, and ideas. So remember this strategy called the agree approach. This includes 5 key steps in negotiating. It will help you lose your fear of going after what you want. Remember these words because I will be reviewing them in great detail later. A is for ask. G is for goal setting. R is for research. E is for engage. And the last E is for execute. You don't always get what you're worth. You get what you negotiate. The more money you make in a deal, or the better you deal with others, will depend on how well you can master negotiating skills. Now let's talk about being the boss. If you are your own boss with no employees, you still need to know how to be the boss. Like I said, you can be your own boss working as little as 5 hours a week from your own home. When you're your own boss, you need to know how to manage and lead people, set goals and expectations for yourself, make decisions, select a team, motivate yourself and others. Everyone needs motivation. I am a motivation specialist, and I need motivation from time to time. I will tell you what I do, as hokey as it may sound. I put in my own CDs and listen to them. It's not that I want to hear myself talk, because believe me, I am my toughest critic, and I always hear something I want to improve on, but each time I listen to one of my own CDs, I hear something that I didn't hear the last time I played it or the last time I spoke it. Usually, it is a key point or two that is pertinent to a situation that is going on in my life that day. It's an amazing paradox how that works. If you're trying to better your life like I am on a daily basis, and you are using products that help you better your life will get better. Before I walk into a meeting, I guarantee you I brush up on my one-line negotiation tactics. I am not a hypocrite. I wouldn't ask you to do what I don't do or what I am not willing to do to make and keep more money. Taking stock in your financial future is about discovering a little-known system that you can use right now to generate quick, easy profits in the stock market. Some people think you have to be rich to buy stocks, and that is not the case in this day and age. You can start with $100 and leverage that. In the Aggressive Wealth Taking Stock seminar, you're going to get a firm grasp on an uncomplicated system where you don't have to be a seasoned pro to make money in the stock market, and you don't have to have a lot of money to start. A few of the many practical topics that we're going to cover are: what is the stock market, the psychology of trading, how to leverage the stock market, how to choose the right option, how to find the very best stocks every day, how to manage your profits, using a successful trading plan, how to discover and use market trends, and much more. Now, all Aggressive Wealth seminars work with you to help you make and keep more money, but nothing is more powerful than the way they open the door for you to earn instant and reoccurring residual income. That's a mouthful. Let me break it down. We're here today to talk about a program that gives you instant income as well as allows you to continually get paid over and over again for one simple act. If you're like most people, you may have spent a good part of your career working at a job where you get a fixed amount of income, or you earn commissions when you make a sale. People call these 9-to-5 jobs, although they're probably more like 8 to 7. You may have even worked more hours this year than in the previous year, but your pay didn't change. In most cases, people don't make real money being paid by the hour. Someone else keeps the real money being made based on your efforts. While a steady job can help you meet expenses, your income is generally predicated upon the work you just completed. This means that you often may not have money left over for all the extras, vacations, unplanned medical bills, a better car, and so on. It means you have too much month at the end of your money, and not the other way around. Money may not buy everyone happiness, but most problems are not caused by having too much money. They are caused by a lack of it. You can work all year, and how much do you have to show for it? Probably not as much as you deserve. But I can fix that for you by helping you to understand the value of being your own boss and receiving instant and residual income. Instant and residual income gives you the opportunity to earn more than you deserve and earn income when you're not working. Residual income, also called passive income, is money that you keep getting long after initial action is taken. You do something right once, and you continue to collect from the effort over and over again. Instant and residual income provides the ability to earn from your initial sale, and reorders are automatic. You may get residuals every minute of every day, of every week, of every month, every time a transaction happens. With residual income, you earn when you're sleeping, on vacation, or anywhere, and you can work your own hours. With the right opportunity and tools, you will be able to earn an extra $5,000, $10,000, or $15,000 or more each month. I will share with you the right opportunity and the tools. Right now today, while I am here speaking with you, I am also making tens of thousands of dollars in residual passive income. I haven't left this podium, made a phone call, or talked to anyone but you, and I am making tens of thousands of dollars in residual income while I am standing here. Instant and residual income is the best way to get rich. How rich is based on your desire. 1 out of every 125 Americans is a millionaire. You can become one too, just like I have. I've made millions of dollars based on a variety of opportunities, and some of my most profitable ventures were based on residual income. I will show you exactly what to look for so that you can make and keep more money. Anyone can earn residual income as long as he or she has the right opportunity. Everyone sitting here today has the right opportunity. All you need now is to do a job right the first time. Have the right support structure, and then sit back and collect your money. Does that sound too good to be true? It's not. Actors, for example, get residuals each time their show airs on TV. Writers get residuals whenever people buy their books. People who sell equipment leases make residuals every time the leases are paid. In fact, that was a business where I got my start and became a millionaire in my early 20s many years ago. Although I've moved on to other instant and recurring income opportunities that have much greater potential. Insurance salespeople get instant residual income whenever someone they signed up for a policy continues to pay a monthly premium. Health clubs that sign up new members for long-term contracts get residual income each month that a person is a member. Other people, for example, can make money by getting a piece of the action every time someone uses a credit card. If you purchase real estate, you get reoccurring income whenever someone makes their rent payments. If you get stock dividends or have a pension, for example, you may already be getting residual income without even thinking about it. Residual income works like those dividends. The secret is that you must learn about the opportunity and act on what you learn. Your first step is to make a decision and say, yes, I want to earn residual income. Yes, I want financial freedom. Yes, I want a better life for myself. I know I can do it. I am motivated to make this happen. The fact that you're here today tells me you want to get ahead in life and grab all that life offers. One of the unique factors of my aggressive wealth products is the way they all work synergistically together. Here's a typical hypothetical scenario. Let's use Mike, one of my MPI Fast Track students, for example. Here's a 25-year-old male who wants to be his own boss in the credit card processing industry. That means he wants to make money every time someone uses their credit card. In this scenario, he will be applying my instant residual income program directly. Here is Mike's first day. He goes to his local Chamber of Commerce mixer. He applies what he has learned in my Selling Yourself Wealthy seminar and starts talking to people there. He meets Bob, who is just opening a liquor store. Bob needs to accept credit cards for his liquor store. Mike gives the liquor store owner a demonstration right over the internet using the techniques he learned in my massive internet seminar. Then Mike reaches into his negotiating skills that he learned at the one-line negotiating seminar and convinces the liquor store owner to use Mike for his liquor store credit card processing. And Mike signs him up on a simple form and also leases the liquor store owner a credit card terminal. The liquor store owner is happy because he needed to be able to accept credit cards at his liquor store, and Mike's happy because he will instantly make $500 to $1,000 day one just for signing the liquor store up, and will earn another $500 to $1,000 every month for as long as the liquor store processes credit cards. I like the credit card processing model, and I will get more into that later in my aggressive wealth seminars. The opportunities are great, and the financial benefits that instant and residual income offer can make the difference in so many ways. You can earn money when you're sleeping. You can take a vacation and not worry about the cost. You can buy the car you want or the home of your dreams. You can send your kids to college and not think about the cost. And in many cases, you can do this all from home. Speaking of home, let's talk about having your own home-based business. You are going to learn over the course of this seminar how to make instant and residual income. There are hundreds of different ways to earn instant residual income that are going to be discussed during the seminar for you to choose from. However, some of you just want to have your own home-based business. Did you know that half of all households in this country are involved in some type of home-based business? And that 1 out of every 5 home-based businesses earns between $100,000 to $500,000 a year. If you've ever done a long commute to and from work each day, you'll know how important that benefit can be. It can save you hours a day that you would have spent on the road fighting traffic along with everyone else as they drive to and from a job that most likely has no future potential. The right home-based business will also earn you instant and residual income. Instant residual income offers the freedom to say goodbye to your boss and dead-end job and to start building your own personal empire, not somebody else's. It gives you control over today as well as your future. It can provide financial security for you and your family, now and in the future. You can use that money to help yourself and the people you care about. I'm sure you've all seen ads in the paper, on the internet, or on TV about different home-based businesses. These promotions can be overwhelming. So many companies promise opportunities for you to work from home and make a great living. How do you know which opportunity is for real and which one is just a bunch of hype? Well, I've seen thousands of business plans and have met with thousands of corporate executives, and I have done your due diligence for you. I'll give you guidelines that will help you get started on your journey to wealth by making the right decision. I will show you how to identify the right income opportunity for you specifically. Remember, I have financed thousands of different types of income-producing ventures, and the Aggressive Wealth Program works across the board in whatever opportunity you pick. After listening to my entire Aggressive Wealth Seminar series, I am confident you will be on your way to making and keeping more money. You can apply my Aggressive Wealth Program in so many different ways. Here is what I look for in any home-based business. I make sure the business already has a successful income-producing model that supports residual income, one that lets you piggyback what is currently working so you can benefit from someone else's resources and you don't have to start from scratch. When I do that, you get their processes, their training, their coaching, and their support. This approach will provide you the necessary structure. Someone else has already done the research for you. Someone else has already done the homework for you. This eliminates failure and guarantees your success. How do I know? I know because I've developed many income opportunities that provide residual income, and I've seen all kinds of people benefit from this approach. One man using this approach discovered that with just a few hours of work, he could make more than he made in a week. Another man started earning over $10,000 a month in residuals after following the program for only a few months. The list goes on and on. Now I'll show you what we look for to match yourself with the right home-based business or residual income opportunity. Here's how you decide what's the right opportunity for you. We pick an opportunity in a growing market. We think about the opportunities or home-based businesses that we know will continue to grow and attract repeat customers. The opportunity should be based on a product that is used over and over, not on a product or service that offers a limited potential. After all, residual income is all about getting repeat business. Razor blade companies don't make their profits selling you their razors. They make it selling you the razor blades that you keep buying over and over again for years. When I was 15 or 16 years old, I received a free can of Sure deodorant in the mail addressed to me. I know today that they probably bought a list of high school males ages 15 to 17, but at the time I felt special getting something in the mail for free. So I tried their product and it worked. Well, their return on investment was huge because I've been using that same deodorant for over 30 years. These are just two examples of residual revenue. In the razor blade scenario, you have a razor blade that only works with brand X blades. You keep going back for more brand X blades. The deodorant was a brand loyalty program on a product that needs to be replenished. Your opportunity should be based on something that people generally cannot do without. This might be something that is also low cost, high volume, and customer friendly. Ask yourself if there is a need for this product or service. If someone asks you to look into opportunities for selling cell phones, that might be considered a growing opportunity because the use of cell phones continues to grow. But if someone offers you an opportunity to get residual income from pagers, well, that's old technology and wouldn't make much sense. Here's another opportunity to consider. If you could make money each time someone uses a credit card, well, that business could be incredible because of the billions of dollars in transactions that are being done each month. I look for an opportunity where you can get the most out of your effort, not by depleting your bank account. If someone asks you to put in $10,000 to $50,000 or more to get started in a home-based or residual income business, it's time to look the other way. In fact, run. If you're trying to make money, the last thing you need to do is to have a huge expense getting started. If a company asks you to make a huge out-of-pocket investment on products, beware. It's not necessary. You don't want to get stuck with a huge inventory. Nobody can possibly use $10,000 in vitamins or weight loss products in a lifetime. In fact, you should be able to find a home-based or residual opportunity that can be done without you having to purchase products directly. Next, be able to make money quickly. Getting the most value out of your home-based business or your income opportunity also means the opportunity you select should enable you to start earning money fast, such as within the first month after you begin. You should be able to begin earning money quickly if you select the right opportunity. You may need to find a home-based business that you can do part-time in the beginning. Then as you build your new income stream, you can leave your day job with confidence that you'll be collecting residual income and can be your own boss supported by a great team. If you select a home-based business, the business you select should have a competitive advantage. If the provider, that's the company who offers you the home-based business, if the provider is not one of the first companies in this business, maybe they are the best, or they are the fastest growing, or offer the best service or most competitive rates to customers. You won't do well with a company that doesn't stand out, a company that's just a Me Too kind of business. The company you choose needs to have something that makes it unique. Otherwise, why bother investing your time in it? If the company doesn't stand out, how can you sign up new customers? You need something that will help you to sell, and that is a product or service that provides value. Pick a company with a product or service that you believe in. Do something you can understand, enjoy, and can learn easily. If you want to be successful, pick a home-based business that is easy for you to understand. If you believe in the product or service, you will be able to convince other people why they should believe in it as well, and that will help you increase your income. It might take some training for you to understand the benefits of your product or service and how it should be positioned, and that's okay. Just take the time to learn about it. Make sure they have a good team with the right collateral materials and coaching to help you. The home-based business opportunity you select should also be committed to you and to your customers. This is so important. They should offer you coaching and training materials to help you understand the product or service you select. Their materials should give you strategies to help you sell. Their training should be simple and easy to understand. And you and the customers should have access to support, technical or otherwise, when and where you need it. Sometimes, if the company's too big, your request for help could fall through the cracks. So look for an opportunity where you will get the attention and support needed to make yourself successful. When you are going to pick a home-based business, what are some ways to measure commitment on the part of a home-based business provider? Well, the provider should respond to your calls or questions right away, provide you with basic resources and training, and give you and your customers a helpline. The provider should honor customer commitments and have coaches available to guide you. The sales training that you provided should be useful and easy to understand. You should always feel like the provider is interested in your success and that you're not just another number. Again, that's just one of the advantages of going with a smaller provider, but one that has established ties with leading businesses. Strategic alliances are important. If you're working with a new company, it should be backed by established industry professionals. Some of your best opportunities may occur with newer companies. If they are associated with businesses that have been around for a while and have national support and recognition, then you know you're working with a quality company. For example, if you're working with a company that offers financial services, the company should have an established relationship with a leading bank. Established processes are essential. Does your residual income opportunity offer you a training program and other materials so that you know the right steps to follow? Does it provide you with the documentation you need to complete business? Will the provider help you with customer proposals by reviewing your materials? The residual income opportunity or home-based business that you select should be based on proven processes that are easy to follow and easy to understand. The provider should also stay in contact with you and keep you informed of any updates to the processes that impact services or products that you sell. Work from home if you prefer. In most cases, the opportunity you select should allow you to work from home if that's what you're looking for. Of course, you can always rent a space at an executive suite if you're the type of person who needs the separation from work and home. But most people really like the opportunity to work when they want, from where they want, without having to commute. This gives you income potential and greater flexibility. Choose a good business model, preferably a turnkey approach. Look for a variety of key factors in a business model. The product or service should be something that is in a growing market. The management should have expertise in the business area and provide you with coaching, training, and support. You should be able to start making money fast and recoup any investment quickly. Motivation and a desire to learn. Are you ready to become your own boss? Think about what motivates you for getting started making and keeping more money. We are part of a society that tends to live beyond its means. How many of you already live paycheck to paycheck? How many of you live off credit cards? Your life is too short to waste 5 days a week for 40 years or more, just waiting to get that raise, that promotion, or even retirement to finally come along. You have to stop making excuses and choose to take that additional step for yourself. The choice is yours. If you really want a new business of residual income and the rewards of financial freedom, then you have to get up and go after it. Learn to want more than just a paycheck. Learn to want wealth and financial freedom. Learn to settle for nothing less for yourself. Okay. Learn how to sell. A sales background is helpful, but not essential. Sales skills can be cultivated and supported. One of the most important things to remember is that no matter what you may hear, great salespeople aren't just born. They are made. They know how to listen to what their customer really wants. They know how to close a deal and make and keep more money. Remember that communication is all about listening skills so that you can ask the right questions, bond with the client, and understand and react to body language. You must know when to talk and when to be quiet. And communication includes how to overcome the fear of the phone and leave the right voice messages, send the right emails, as well as know when it's better to send or leave a message or wait for personal contact. People don't want to be sold something. They want to buy it. What this means is that when you are promoting your products, services, ideas, or objectives, you have to get your customers to think that it's their idea why they should purchase the product and not yours. Your ultimate goal is to establish an income stream that continues to bring you profits while you no longer have to even show up, except to deposit your checks into the bank. That is the key to obtaining real wealth. Your time enables you to take up other ventures. Your time is also the commodity that will give you the luxury of living by your own schedule. If you cannot afford your time, then you are just providing for someone else's. I want you to make residual income from a well-oiled machine that continues to manufacture profits for you long after you initially started it. That's why I recommend that you follow a good business model with the right company to find the best residual income opportunity for you. Things you should think about include picking a business in a growing market. Make the right choice. Look for an opportunity where you can make the most out of your investment. You don't need to make a big financial investment in order to be successful. Find something where you can start making money right away. Why wait? The provider you select should have a solid competitive advantage. That's what you'll need to attract customers. Pick an opportunity that you're interested in and that's easy to understand. If you don't understand the business, your customers won't either. Make sure the company you select has good strategic alliances. Partners matter. They add clout, and name dropping can open doors for you. Work from home if you like and reap the benefits that home-based businesses offer. Why not take advantage of the flexibility and freedom of working from your own home? Consider an opportunity where you can make money from the deals that others provide. This isn't essential, but it's another way to increase your income. Choose a good business model that provides you with a competitive advantage, a good team, support, training, and everything you need to make your stream of income grow. Make sure the team is committed to your success. Be motivated and have the desire to learn. Be ready to be your own boss. Learn how to sell. You can cultivate this skill with the right practice, resources, and ability to listen and ask questions. Become good at networking. Take advantage of every opportunity to do a sale. You never know where you'll find your next deal. Understand the benefits of being your own boss, complemented by a residual income opportunity that is supported by a great team and the right business approach, and get ready to enjoy the rewards of residual income. In the last hour, I've briefly outlined some very important topics. Now, let's review the ways I'm going to take you to financial freedom. The Aggressive Wealth Program is not only about making more money, it's about keeping more money. Since you have the desire to make more money, I am going to furnish everything else you need, as well as some additional desire too. As you know, 20% of the people make 80% of the money, and you will become part of the 20% by using my program. No matter which method of mine you pick to make money, you will become your own boss and start earning instant and recurring income today. I can't wait to see you tap into the massive internet and watch how the internet can provide you instant and recurring income 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Think about next time you're buying or selling a car, how your newfound selling and negotiating skills will help you save thousands of dollars. Yes, thousands, because once you start using my program, you will be buying an expensive new car. No matter what you do in life, learning how to sell and negotiate will let you get what you want, whenever you want, when you want it, and you will put those skills to use every hour of every day. You can make instant and recurring income in real estate, but if real estate doesn't interest you, you will learn how to make and keep more money next time you go to buy, sell, rent, or lease a place to live. Everyone needs to learn more about how real estate can work for you. Being your own boss. After this seminar, you will know how to become, and just as important, how to be your own boss. Whether you work for yourself or you work for someone else, you are going to become your own boss and be great at it. Picking the right home-based business. Before you decide on which home-based business is right for you, we will go over everything you need to know from A to Z. Things like ease of entry, making money quickly, coaching, training, customer service, growing markets, collateral materials, and much more. We're going to cover it all in this Aggressive Wealth Seminar, and you are going to start making money now. We are going to custom make a money-making, wealth-building program that works for you. Here's how we're going to go about it. We're going to continue with 8 more Aggressive Wealth seminar sessions. Selling Yourself Wealthy, 2 sessions on massive internet income, 1 line negotiating, being your own boss, 2 sessions on instant real estate income and taking stock in your financial future. After we finish these 8 sessions, you're going to have the same information, knowledge, and tools I have and I use to make and keep more money. You are going to be able to apply my instant residual income methods to your life. You are going to be in a special class. You'll become one of the critical few. You'll become part of the 20% of the population that makes 80% of the money. Do you want to be part of the 20% of the population who makes 80% of the money? Or do you want to be part of the 80% that makes the rest of us rich? The next 8 Aggressive Wealth seminars are going to take you to financial freedom. You need to listen to all 8 of those seminars carefully. Don't worry if you miss something, because you will all get an audio CD of all 8 seminars when you leave. Take these audio CDs home and put one in your car and another one in your computer and keep the rest on hand. Listen to them over and over again, because I guarantee you, every time you listen to them, you will learn something new. You will hear something you didn't hear the last time you listened to them, and you will hear something that will apply to your life that day that will help you make and keep more money. All right, let's get on to the next step. Let's get you either your own home-based business or create an instant and residual income opportunity just for you. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, I'm going to give you all my internet secrets. You're going to learn how to get your own home-based internet business, and you're going to learn how to make instant and residual income off the internet. You'll be making money off the internet within a few hours. And that's only the beginning of the hundreds of ways to make money with my Aggressive Wealth program.